Hello. Does it kind of feel like because it's the same configuration of us that like we never stopped sprinting from last night? Like it somewhat feels like we're just
Yeah.
going. But we're not. This is a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new day.
And we look more tired today.
We are
for
sleepy
sure.
and exhausted. And it's funny because StreamYard says there's nobody here, but there's people in the comments. So,
Yeah.
go StreamYard, just winning all the games. Hello, everyone. We are here for some Saturday sprints. Today, we're going to be doing kind of not intense sprints, but we're gonna stick to a 15:45 because your girl is reading about dragons and she wants to read about the dragons because I'm already like obsessed with this book and I'm 46 pages in. And poor Kelsey needs to finish Catherine.
Oh, I'm still at page 50. And I still haven't figured out where my audio is. So I'm gonna have probably a good 15 minutes of the next sprint, like figuring out where.
Oh, that's right. You don't know where you are in the chapter. I was like, what do you mean?
I might just start it over. I'm going to start it over and just skip, but I'm just going to probably spend a little bit. For a second,
I was like, well, your audio's on script, Kels. Like, how tired are you?
Nope, I'm like mid-chapter, so I'm going to have a fun time skipping.
We are exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone. Literally. So just, if we're a little crazy, we're just very tired.
Yeah.
Let us know what you're reading in the comments or doing this morning, because I know with daytime sprints, sometimes people use them for productivity. You guys don't have to introduce yourselves, but you can say what you're reading, although we kind of already did.
Same thing as last night.
She's reading Catherine House, and I'm reading Priory of the Orange Tree, and I'm obsessed.
My book is down there.
Neve is also reading Priory of the Orange Tree. Did you read any more after sprints last night?
Yeah, I made it to the little squiggle and then I was
Oh, yeah, right. I forgot that. So we're at the exact same point, but you're going to go past me because you're listening faster.
Yeah, I'm listening at 2 times speed.
Yeah, which I am not. Hello, Chrissy. How are you? Hello, Kelly. Hello, Skylar. Skylar's also listening to Catherine House. I was going to DNF it, but I might as well just finish it.
I hate this book so much. I'm going to DNF. I will not DNF because it's for our book club.
So yeah, it's harder when you're the one on camera for the book club because you have to have like thoughts, even if they're not.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not like a DNFer. Like I don't know that I have DNF'd, but then I've come back later. I've never DNF'd and never come back to it. So
I haven't until recently. It's a new situation for me.
Unless it's like a library book or a Kindle Unlimited, but like my own book, I would always finish, even if I hate it. I don't know, because I feel like I paid for it. I want to like.
Yeah, I one thing that I was trying to adopt this year is I saw Beth on BookNest. She was like, reasons to DNF a book. Reading is supposed to be fun.
I know. I need to get better at it.
True.
I don't actually read many books that I hate though, so like it's not often where I'm like. But sometimes it's like, for example, Love Hypothesis. Like I didn't like it, but it was amusing. You know what I mean? So it's like I didn't like it.
Yeah,
but
I have to be like really either because sometimes I'm not necessarily loving the story, but I do kind of want to see how it wraps up.
Yeah.
So like I'll do that. But sometimes I'm just like, no, this is just not for me. I don't really care how it wraps up. And if I don't really care how it wraps up, that's usually a sign that like, okay.
Yeah. I think I would DNF if I read like a really offensive or like aggressive book. Like I would definitely be like,
yes.
Nope.
Yes. I've done that before too.
For sure.
Reading The Last Invitation. I want to read this so badly.
I have this. I pre-ordered it. Thought I would read it right away and then didn't read it right away.
As you do with pre-orders. I love the concept of pre-orders.
Did that with Replacement Wife too, her other book. Haven't read it still.
We're always like, we'll read them when they arrive and never do.
I've read Pretty Little Wife and
Pretty Little Wife was really good.
But I have to read The Invitation. It's literally sitting in my book stack right now.
Yeah. I have it in there too.
My TBR.
Oh well, some point.
Book club pick maybe.
Maybe. No, I haven't scheduled for a video, so unless you all want to read it like in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I can. It's literally on my TBR for January.
It's I haven't scheduled.
Okay, maybe I could.
Well, let me finish first, and then we'll figure that out. Trying to finish Home Before Dark. On page 347. Nice. Really close because I think it's only 380. Will you be doing a live show for Priory after you finish? No, Priory is just a book that we ended up reading together. So it's not a book club pick.
Yeah, I'm not even reading that one.
But it's just like we're just happened to read it at the same time. About to do laundry. Lovely. Doing good. Good morning, Taylor. How are you? What are you reading or doing this morning? Good morning, Shell. How are you feeling? Are you feeling a little better? Shell has the flu.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. Yeah, that's why I'm not DNFing. Yeah, because it's the book club book. At least you'll be able to participate. Participate.
I'm not trying to be funny. If we run into a book that I really do not like, I will proudly come on the live show.
That's fair. Like, with the fact that there's 4 of us, we don't all DNF it. It's fine.
Right. But I will listen. I'm like the resident DNFer.
Yeah, that's true.
I will be like, I'm sorry that this is a book club book, but also DNF.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning, Alexis. Ready to read as soon as I finish filling the fish tank. Nice. What are you reading? I'm sure I knew this from a sprint yesterday, but I can't remember. And it's not that long, and it's a debut. It's not going to be great.
Is this Catherine House?
I think so.
Yeah. I don't hate it. It's just either way, if I started hating it, I would finish it regardless.
Yeah. Anyway, come to the live show to hear all of our thoughts on that. When is the live show?
29th, 1 p.m. EST.
See, that's why we have Kelsey.
On Rainey's channel.
She knows these things.
Right? Rainey's channel?
On Rainey's channel.
I was like, that's the one detail I'm not 100%.
Yeah, definitely Rainey's channel. I'm reading The Girl in the Green Dress by Jenny Hayes. Nice. Gonna be with you guys till 12, then going to get ready for my sprints at 12:30, trying to be productive Saturday. Nice. 10 pages left of the Premonitions Bureau, then need to pick my next read. Ooh, do you have options? We could help. I love picking next reads. I love picking for other people. Yet when I'm trying to pick what I read, I'm like, what do I read from the stack that I need to read? I find it so difficult.
Yeah.
I thought I just hid the audiobook in the Apple Books app last night, but I deleted it. Oh no. Oh no. Luckily it's available on Libby. Yeah, that's no fun. Going to Get Pretty Little Wife.
That one.
Yeah. Oh, sprints. I was just thinking I've been sitting around doing nothing for a while. That's such a mood, Clara. That is such a mood. I love it. Yes, sprints. We're here. We'll get stuff done together. Yes, it's finished. Apparently I can't.
We're all tired
this morning. Trust me, we are all on the struggle bus to nowhere this morning. I am so tired.
I know.
I did not fall asleep for like a good hour after we finished last night. So it was like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for me too almost.
And I do not stay up till 2 a.m. Your girl is too old for that.
I might have read like 4 more chapters of this freaking book.
I didn't read it all.
No. Whatever the hell this book is.
Oh, the Kindle Unlimited one.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kindle one.
Did you finish?
No. Almost. Because then I was like, you need to go to sleep, bro. Like, because I was like reading it, and then I was like, I looked at the time and I was like, you need to go to sleep, buddy.
I was just watching TV.
Yeah, I was just on my phone.
Nothing productive.
Yeah.
Today is the first day I haven't felt like The Walking Dead. I'm calling that progress. Yes, that is progress. Still reading People's Sparks. I want to finish it today. Awesome. Ooh.
I think we all know our answer.
Are you saying Assassin's Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with.
Yeah. I was thinking either Elantris or Assassin's Blade. So Assassin's Blade. I'll go with the group. We all need to read that too.
Yeah, I'm doing mid-Feb for that one.
I think I'm the only one that started it.
Yeah.
I have the audiobook for 18 more days. So sometime between now and 18 days from now,
I forget details very easily, I find, when I read other books, so I don't want to read it too far in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. My book is a harrowing read. It's a nonfiction of a girl with in excess of 2,500 personalities.
Oh,
wow. Lots of trigger warnings, I bet. Sounds interesting, though, but like a lot. Reading The Train by Sarah Bourne. I'm mildly interested, but meh.
I think I've heard of this one. I can't think of it right now, though, the cover.
Yeah. You gotta love books when that happens. It's just like, it's not bad. It's just like right in the middle of.
Yeah.
Fell asleep at 10 p.m. last night and then woke up at 12 a.m. Oh no, that's the worst. Stayed up till 2 also. I did editing of a vlog so I could keep up with it daily. So it's less editing at the end of the week. That's smart. Smart. I was doing nothing productive. I was just watching TV. Anyone?
Hold on.
Let me shoot that question to Kelsey.
The 26th of February at 2, I believe is at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
There you go. 26th of February on Neva's channel. You're the reason I have it. Virtual hug.
The Assassin's Blade. She's talking
Yes. I knew. Awesome. I'm excited to read The Assassin's Blade. I'm really excited to start Throne of Glass.
I am too. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to finish Aquatar this month, the big, massive last one. I'm like, if I finish, then it's just like starting fresh with her next series. So,
how big is the last one?
Oh, like 700 pages, I think.
It's big, just like the last one in Throne of Glass.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's like 900 pages.
The only series that she seems to come out the gate with like 800-page books is Crescent City.
That'll be my one after Throne of Glass. Yeah.
Because the first book is like 800 pages.
It's massive, yeah.
And then the second book is also like 800 pages.
Yeah.
Like they're both about this. I think the second one, House of Sky and Breath or whatever the heck it is, I think that one is like slightly more pages. Like I think the first one is like 780 something pages, and then the second one is like 803.
Yeah, they're very similar in size. Yeah,
but they're super close to being the same amount of pages.
Yeah. She likes to write a chunky book.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first 100 you have to get through the first 100 pages of the red one, whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah.
In order to get through, like in order to actually have anything happen, you have to get through the first 100 pages of that book, because the first 100 pages is just world building.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I feel like that's so common in like really tricky fantasies that like you just got to get through the first like 100, 200 pages, and then it's like, okay, now
if you like skip that, it would like it would be like,
you have no idea what was going on.
Exactly.
Yeah. I always feel like that with any fantasy. Like you just have to sit down and realize, like, for the first 70 pages, I will have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, for sure.
But then there's a point where your brain just goes, got it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I totally know what's going on. And I now know what has happened this entire time because my brain has like clued into all the secrets of the world.
Yeah.
Although I'm finding it's taking me less time with Priory. Like, I don't know why that is, but like, I feel like I have a grasp already at like 40 pages of what's
I feel like we're going to get more world building the further we get in. She just didn't
I think she's
world building,
sprinkling it in, which I love that better than when it's just like a dump of information. Goals to finish The Nicest Couple today. Taylor, how are you liking that? Let us know.
I think Rainey's reading that one too right now. I saw in Goodreads.
Rainey is too.
Yeah.
It's an interesting book, but hard going yet, and I want to keep reading it. It's resulted in me setting up another YouTube channel because I haven't seen a review of this book anywhere outside Goodreads. Ooh, nice. Love that. 100, 200 pages. You know, they just get long. Eventually, I feel like there's a point where like I'm just so used to reading chunky books that I don't.
Yeah, they used to intimidate me a lot more. But
the only time a chunky book really like punches me in the eye is if it's like a Kindle Unlimited romance, and I'm like, why is this 600 pages?
Yeah. Yeah, they should. That romance has no need to be that long.
Like 700
why?
pages.
Like,
yeah.
I get it. It's dark romance, but like, why is it 600 pages?
Yeah, not necessary. I wanted to read Throne of Grass, but found it hard and it didn't feel easy. Fair enough. We haven't read it yet, so I don't actually know if I'm going to like it. I have high hopes because I mean, doesn't everyone love Swords and
I bought the whole series, so I better like it.
Right? Me too.
I feel like I don't know if the other thing is, like, I don't know if Brady and I are the most objective people because we read a lot of fantasy.
Right.
Who? You and me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, as far as like what's easy, like, because if somebody said to me, I want to start with fantasy, I would tell them to start with Throne of Glass.
Well, I haven't read it, so I don't
like.
Well, I started with ACOTAR, so
just from the like, I mean, ACOTAR would work too because I've read the first book and a half of that.
Yeah.
But just from what I've read of the Assassin's Blade, both of those series read very YA.
Okay.
Like, I get the ACOTAR, like, smut wise, like, moves into the adult category, but there's like a reason that there are still some libraries that haven't reshelved A Court of Thorns and Roses because the first two books read very YA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just say always start with YA. Like, I wouldn't jump right into epic fantasy. That's a hard go.
Yeah.
So Sky and Breath is a little bit longer than Earth and Blood.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, especially when you're just starting to get into fantasy, it does take a little bit more, but the more fantasy you read, the less it takes to your brain starts to adjust to like the weird things, the weird things.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we ready to read?
Yes.
Let's read. Hello.
Hello.
We're back and Rainy's here.
Yes.
Right.
How are you liking Just the Nicest Couple?
That was
I need to know.
Oh no, sorry. I'm still also just trying to like wake myself up because we didn't get back from this trip till 2 a.m. And so
Oh my gosh.
I'm just a shell of a human. Anyway. I don't know. I read like 25% of it on the bus ride there yesterday. I am liking it, so I don't know.
Okay.
I like it, but a lot of people I know are not, but I'm liking it. So I don't know.
I love how we were all up to like 2:00 in the morning. Like, why did we all do this to ourselves?
Well, we just couldn't shut up last night. That was our problem.
That was really the thing there.
Yeah. How did you do, Kels?
I read 25 pages, so pretty good.
Nice.
I got to the chanting. I'm past that now. So.
Oh well, it comes back. It comes back around. So just.
I get that vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. It comes back around. It comes back around. I got to page 77. So I'm just starting chapter 7.
Nice.
Which I mean, I feel like is a lot, but it doesn't seem like I've read much of this book because it's just so large.
But I got to page 84.
Nice.
82. I lied. 82.
Still good. So we're basically at the same spot. 4 pages difference. Yeah, but I'm really liking it. So
good.
You know, that's exciting. That's always good when the book is chunky. You have to still like it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Hi, Rainy.
Hello.
How was Aladdin?
Oh, so good. Oh my gosh. It's so good. The genie alone stole the whole show. And I don't know how much of that he improvised. I feel like a lot of his stuff he improvised because I can't imagine they wrote what he said into the play because he was so hilarious. Oh my gosh. It was fantastic. Oh, so good.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it was really good.
Decided to start Return of the King instead and listen to chapter 1, which was my goal for the day. Perfect. 35 pages and laundry's almost done. Awesome. Also listening to Shelby jingle all over the place while she chases a hair tie. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm on page 282 of Just the Nicest Couple, and I'm feeling the opposite of Rainy. Oh no.
Okay, but like, did you like it in the beginning? Because I'm only 75 pages in. I'm like, I'm not very far. So I don't know.
Finished Premonitions Bureau and read 51 pages of Assassin's Blade. Nice. I feel like you're like already almost through a novella then. Because I don't think any of the novellas are like much over 100 pages, are they?
Probably no, I think the longest novella is like 12 chapters. I don't know exactly how many pages that is, but like the longest one is only like 12.
Well, the book's only like 400 and some pages and there's 5 novellas in it. So just like
and the chapters for the novellas are super short. They're only like 3 to 5 pages each.
Oh, I love that. Love that.
Also, like I feel like I've read so much of this book, but I've only read 9%.
That's what I'm telling you. I feel like I've already read almost 100 pages, but like you wouldn't know it.
Like
it looks like I haven't done anything.
Because like I updated a Storygraph and Goodreads, and this thing says 9%.
Yeah, I mean she's a situation. I went and requested the oh Lord, the prequel on NetGalley.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. This series is called The Roots of Chaos. That's what this series is, according to Goodreads.
There you go.
According to Goodreads.
Because I honestly think I kind of would have rather have done this on Kindle. So if I get the e-arc, I'm happy with that, just because it would be easier to hold. Like she's so large.
Yeah.
But like a Kindle option would have been great. Lost track of how many pages. No, it happens. Read 0 pages, but put clothes and fed the humans. That's important.
That is important.
Yep. Listen to more of Catherine House. It's interesting to start with this when I've already read Throne of Glass, so I
hear there's different orders to read it.
I mean, there's like 12 different orders to read it, but when I was because Rainey originally wanted to read it like in the romantic.
I still do, but I'm doing it with you.
But when I talk to a few people that I know that have read the entire series in more than one configuration, they said that for the first time reading it, you want to read it the way that we're reading it.
Okay.
I'll probably go back and reread it in the romantics, whatever, the romantic version, configuration. But when I was talking to people that I know have read the entire thing in more than one order, they were like, if you've never read this, you're going to want to read it in the order of publication, not in the order, not mixed up. Because otherwise you spoil yourself for other things if you do that.
Okay. Did the prequels come out first, though, or did Throne of Glass come out first?
The third book.
The novellas, I'm pretty sure she said were originally the novellas were not a bind up.
No, but they didn't come out until after the third book, right?
I don't know.
I think so. Pretty sure.
Yeah. So we're doing chronological order, not publication order.
Yes.
Yeah. Got sucked into Instagram Reels. The next sprint is where it's at for me. That's always a good time, though.
It is always a good time.
Just sit and scroll. 76% through So Bored. I'm sorry, Skylar.
Of what book? Oh,
Catherine House.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rainey, did you finish it?
No, I just.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
I knew I wasn't going to be able to read that on a bus of like noisy kids. Like I need focus for that book. So I was like, this is probably the easiest thing I can just like read.
Yeah.
I'm scared to read big books. Longest book was the last
Harry Potter.
Oh, thank you. I was like, nope. I was up till 2:00 in the morning. My brain is like.
Harry Potter is. I'm pretty sure the last Harry Potter is more pages than this.
I was going to say, isn't it like 800 pages?
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah, because the whole
bigger than that for sure. Yeah.
I mean, the biggest, because here's the thing, the people don't think about this, but the biggest book in the Harry Potter series is not the last book.
No, it's like one of the middle ones.
The biggest book is the 4th book.
I have a Peter book too.
Yeah, because the fourth book is the largest book, and everybody's like, the biggest book I've read. So if you've read the entire Harry Potter series, then the biggest book you've read in that series is the 4th book. Because they got it got huge in the 4th book, and then it got slightly smaller, and then the 7th book was larger. But I'm pretty sure the 4th book is the largest book.
I haven't read Harry Potter in like ages, so I don't even remember.
I need to do a reread so bad.
I've never read it. I've read the first
I know Neva knows all the facts on Harry Potter.
Harry Potter
she says that's true. I believe it wholeheartedly.
I actually need to start my reread again for this year. I didn't make it all the way through my reread last year, but I have all the audiobooks now, so
there you go.
Admittedly, I've only read the first book, but I was so confused until they mentioned she's 16. So that makes sense because in Throne of Glass, she's 23. Yeah. Hello, just joined during that sprint, but then I had to get cinnamon rolls out of the oven. Ooh, yum. Not ready to read Priory yet, but hope it's okay if I hang out with you all while I read Vampire Academy. Absolutely. We're not all reading Priory, so no worries.
It's just me.
I want to, but I can't.
It's just me and Brittany that are reading Priory at the moment.
Yeah. Kelsey's reading Catherine House.
I have too much. I mean, this wasn't even on my January TBR.
I mean, Rainey, if it makes you feel better, this freaking Find Me book was also not on my January TBR, but somehow this book has me in a chokehold. Like I literally
everybody else was reading this. So I was like, all right, let's just see.
I set
Rainy is highly, I've learned this in the last few weeks, is Rainy's highly influenced by what everyone else is reading.
She gets the FOMO, yeah.
Rainy's like, I need to read it.
Here's the thing. Enneagram 7 in me. So like I have to do everything.
I love it. I love it.
I hid my Kindle under the blanket so that I would concentrate on reading Priory because I want to read like both books.
Yeah.
But this freaking this girl is in witness protection. Like I didn't realize you could write like a romance around that.
We're gonna take a break.
But like it is kind of a slow burn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like I'm waiting for things to pop off. Like I'm just waiting.
How far in are you?
I don't know, like 30-something%.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm also trying to actually prioritize new releases when they actually come out because I feel like that was my biggest problem with last time. It's like sometimes I would read a book right away, and then there are other books like Stay Awake and things, and like The Last Party and like White Horse and stuff towards the end that like I got and I just didn't read because I didn't read it right in that time. So if I'm gonna get a new release, I need to read it in the month that I got it.
Yeah.
Which means I'm also screwed because Grady Hendrix's new book comes out in like a week. So, you know.
Yeah, it's supposed to be here too. Well, my Amazon says that it delivers Tuesday.
Well, snap.
So Tuesday must be, I'm pretty sure Tuesday is release day. It says arriving Tuesday. And I'm like, okay, great. But like,
why is Tuesday the release day for stuff?
I don't know. But I'm not going, I know this about myself. The Grady Hendrix book is probably not going to get picked up until Halloween.
Well, I'm not reading that one until March, I know for sure, because that's what Gabby from Gabby's Book Troop is reading for March. And I do her book club. So I have till March for that. So there you go. I'm a liar.
It is hard to fight the FOMO. It's so true.
I can't do it, but I'm doing it for Priory.
I read Priory a while ago on audio and really enjoyed it. I recommended it to my son-in-law as he's a big fantasy reader, and he said that once he got into it, he really enjoyed it. Well, I was into it in the first 5 pages when the dragons came out of the water and into the sky, and then one of them spoke to me, and I was like, "Oh Lord, the dragons speak!" And that was all I needed to know.
My whole family is waiting to read this book.
Oh, really?
And here's the thing: is that I brought it downstairs when it arrived in the mail, and I was like, "Look at this book." I did not realize this book was so big. And Sam was like, "Who did you get that from?" And I was like, "Brittany, we're going to buddy read it." And then I bought the audiobook, and Mariah saw that I had bought the audiobook because we don't share like an account on Audible, but we can share our books. You know what I'm saying? Like the other login. And I brought this downstairs to leave yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, you're finally reading that? Because I've been waiting for you to read it so I can read it." And I was like, "Well, this will be done in a week. Probably, because I'm not gonna be able to stop reading it, and then you and Sam can fight over who's gonna read it first." You're welcome.
There you go.
I mean, I like it.
Is this for Harry Potter?
I think this is for Harry Potter. Yeah.
Okay. Let me get through the rest of this. I don't know when I'm gonna start it. To be honest with you, I usually do a book a month, so I probably won't start it until in like July, because there's only 7 books.
Birth month.
So, and if I'm doing audio, I can listen to more than one more quickly. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But I also have them in audio, except that are in ebook form. But my ebooks through Kindle, I have them on Kindle and on Apple Books, because Apple Books have like special edition ones.
Yeah.
That have moving pictures.
Ooh.
So if you have it through Apple Books, like they had like, and it was only through Apple that you could get them. But you like when there are pictures, they move. Which is
I like the children's editions that they have. Like, you know, the big giant ones they're making. Although apparently because J.K. Rowling is being a terrible person, they might stop making those, like stop the production. And I was like, oh no, homie. I need all of them because I'm
That's the thing Ari really wants them.
Yeah.
They are hard to find secondhand.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't find them.
I know I'm gonna have to just suck it up and just buy them, but she wants them so badly because she loves Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But you should buy one and like read it with her a couple chapters at night, because that's what I do with Lincoln.
She can't concentrate on like the actual books because there are no pictures.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to just buy them one at a time from like Meijer or Target or somewhere because
Luckily,
you
my
can't.
mom gifted me the first two. $40 a pop. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, they're like 20. They're between $20 and $30 depending on where you buy them.
Yeah,
for each book.
Ouch.
Okay. But I don't have Whisper Sync on my Kindle for Harry Potter because I bought the Harry Potter series before they had come up with Whisper Sync.
What is Whisper Sync?
That's where, like, if you're reading on Kindle and you're listening to the audio on Audible, it'll like highlight the words for you, and it'll also like save your spot. So, like, if I go from my Kindle to my Audible, it will sync it up.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't know that.
I bought Harry Potter, I don't know, like in 2010 or something. So there was no Whisper Sync then.
Right.
But that's how they
cool feature.
That's how Kindle Unlimited gets away. That's how they're able to do like some Kindle Unlimited books. You get the audio and the ebook both. Mm-hmm. When it does that, it's because it's Whisper Sync. So you can move flawlessly between the two if you're connected to Wi-Fi.
Good night.
Good
Have
night.
a good sleep.
Also, real quick question before we sprint.
Yep.
For the video for today, that was at 6 p.m. EST, right?
Is that tomorrow?
I thought it was today.
Oh, it is today. Oh, I gotta edit that.
Oh, thank God, it's 6 p.m.
Oh, I have to edit that.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
It's also 7 p.m. for me, so I have an extra. Well, I guess I don't have an extra hour, but yeah.
To be honest with you, Rainey, I meant to record that last night and I forgot. And then I got.
Rainey, you are so lucky. You just.
I have my shirt. Here's the thing: I have my shirt with me. Like I brought it with me. So like for this.
So we know what Neva's gonna do right now.
So I'm gonna have to record it. But I was sitting here and I was like, "Oh my God, was that video supposed to go up at 8 a.m.?" And then I looked and no one else had posted it. So. Okay, great. I have time.
No worries. It won't take me long to edit. It's only 5 minutes of raw footage, so it's gonna take very long.
Oh, y'all are getting the vlog style. Sorry for you.
Okay.
Well, mine's probably the longest, but that's because I can't stop talking. So you know.
Well, and also I kind of figured that if I didn't have the information, that you would have it in yours. Like if I missed something, it was probably in yours.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I put all of it in mine.
Yeah. So I definitely didn't. I was like, there's going to be a Google Doc below. Go check that out. Anyway, are we ready to read?
Yes. Yep.
Let's read. Hello.
Hello.
I'm like so into this book that I'm like, oh crap, timer. And it doesn't even look like I feel like I hit 105 pages, but it looks like I've read nothing.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited for the point where it looks like I've actually read some of this book.
That's the thing. Once you get to a certain point, it looks like, you know what I mean? It like feels better once you're like about a quarter the way.
I'm at 117 and I feel like I've read nothing.
Yeah.
It looks like it, doesn't it? It's like I
feel like I've been reading this book for like a while. I mean, I haven't. We started yesterday, but like
I've only done 3 sprints of this book. That's it.
Technically, we barely read yesterday.
I feel like I should be further.
Yeah.
I'm just loving it so much.
That's good.
How did you do?
I think I read like 25 pages. I'm at a page like a little over 100 now, so 1/3 of the way done now.
Nice. That's right where I am. So I need to read that again. I got to 40% of this. I'm just still liking this. I don't know.
Well, that's good.
I'm wondering why everyone is not liking it. A lot of people in this chat that I'm in are saying they didn't like the way it was written and it was like weird. And I was like, I'm not finding that. Like, I don't see that. I mean, I will say it's hard to keep up with the 2 perspectives because like it's it's like 2 couples. There's like one husband from one of the couples and one of the wives from one of the couples. But like both of the wives work at the same school and are teachers. And so that's kind of like when it's like Lily, Nina. I'm like, wait, which one is this one married to? Which one is this one married to? So that's a little hard. Like I wish they hadn't done that. But like it's not the worst thing in the world. I don't know. I'm still really liking it. Maybe I'm gonna be the weird one that likes it.
I love when that happens. When I'm like the only person who likes this book, but I like it.
It's like this, Rainy. Okay. I'm pretty sure I was the only person on all of BookTube that liked Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Okay. Pretty sure I gave that thing 5 stars. Basically, no one else I know likes that book.
Ballad. Which one is that? Hold on.
It's the prequel to the Hunger Games.
Prequel to the Hunger Games.
Oh, yeah.
No one liked that book, but I loved it. Like I'm doing a reread of Hunger Games this year, and I'm going to read that with it. Like I'm going to put all of them like together.
But that's the nice thing about books is that like unless the book is like really bad, like there's some books that probably everybody hates, but like there's always books that are like, oh, like, you know, there's a book for everybody. There's a person for every book, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Brittany didn't like for Dial A for Aunties. Like we all know that.
No, Brittany didn't like Dial A for Aunties. I feel like that's an unpopular opinion though. I feel like
I'm even DNF'd it. Yeah.
DNF'd it.
DNF'd it?
Yes.
When?
At 150 pages.
She DNF'd
like halfway.
Because she messaged me yesterday and she was like, maybe don't watch my cozy mystery vlog.
Because I know you loved it.
I loved that book.
And I did not like it.
I'm still going to read it.
Is that I'm glad. Here's the thing. I'm glad that if you didn't like it, that you DNF'd it because I preach DNFing.
DNFing is self-care.
But also,
you're also hurt.
I'm a little hurt, but if you really like, if you disliked it so much that you DNF'd it, I'm glad that you didn't push through and then be like, well, hopefully the second book is better because the second book is not better.
Right.
Like if you didn't like the first one, like truly enjoy the first one, I would never tell you to read the second one because the second one, I think I don't remember if I gave both 5 stars, but I felt like thinking back on it, if I did, I feel like 4 Aunties and a Wedding should have gotten 4 because the chaoticness that you get in the first one that you didn't like, you know what I'm talking about, is worse in the second one.
Oh Lord.
It's so much like the part that you didn't like was the unrealistic part of that book, right?
I just would like something else to happen. Like all they're doing is moving this piece of furniture around for 70 pages and I just can't watch it any longer.
The thing that was unrealistic in the second book almost made me DNF it.
Yeah.
Like if I hadn't been like, you know what, I really need the end to be good with this book. Like I pushed through for the end because I needed to know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the second book is no. She's supposedly coming out with another one in that series. So I heard, and I don't know that I'll read it. Because I didn't like the second one. Like the second one definitely had like middle book syndrome.
Yeah.
Hello, E. Harris.
Hello. I have 15 pages left of your book. You can do it.
Woo! Wait, but I still have to know. Did you like the beginning? Come on. Because I'm still loving it.
Maybe because of you, I'm gonna read this book. Because originally I was gonna take it off my TBR because so many people dislike it. But if you're liking it, like Rainey and I have very similar taste in books, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I don't know. It's good.
I'm gonna try it.
I
Just
mean,
because
yeah,
I feel like we have
let me
similar
know if you get through the first part and you're like, yeah, this is not for me. Like, tell me why. Because a lot of people in the chat that I'm in are agreeing on that. And I was like, I don't get y'all. I don't get
Sometimes I can understand why somebody might not like a book, but sometimes I'm like, why? But also I've had books that I did not like that other people loved, and I'm like, what did you love about this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
What is to love?
What is to love?
Read 80 pages and loving it. Can you guys read the private chat and answer my question?
Oh, sure.
That's okay. Got like 5 or 6 pages left in this book. Oh, everyone's so close to done. That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
But I can't do anything for you.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck?
I was like, I feel like this has to be spam, but I'm just gonna double check with the people before I spam somebody. Because the other night on Rainey's, I was like, oh, that's spam, but it was our husband. So like, I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, you blocked him.
It wasn't in my mind.
On my 24-hour sprints last month, you guys all thought that AJ and Ben were spam too.
Right. So that's why I just wanted to quickly do a little double check.
Oh yeah, it's better to double check.
Because
AJ, because it was right on the line of like, if they know this, if they know one of us, it's not, or it is. Like, well, I just was like, before I go and block somebody.
With AJ, it took me a minute because he was like, TB love. And I was like, what the fuck is TB? Like in my head, I was like, what kind of weird act is TB? And then I realized it was Taco Bell. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, that's AJ. Because everybody was like, who is that? And I was like, oh, that's AJ.
Thank you. No, it was spam, and I'm glad you did. Thank you. I just was like, I'm just going to check before I do anything. It doesn't show me on StreamYard when other people time them out. I wish
also, I think where Taylor said I loved it too, I think she means Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I tried to read this book with Sam, like read it to Sam on date night, and we got 4 chapters in, and he was like, I hate everything about this book. But also in his defense, he doesn't like books that the good guy doesn't win. Like he's not a person that's gonna read. Like that's why he didn't like Ace of Spades, because he felt like the good guy, like the bad guys didn't get enough of what was coming to them.
Yeah.
But that's why I have trouble recommending books to him, because he'll be like, oh, should I read this? And I'm like,
no.
Would I suggest it to you? No. Because he doesn't even like morally gray characters. Like he wants you to be definitively good or bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but morally gray is like more realistic. No one is truly good or bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But that's fine.
Didn't read, decided to start on my taxes. That's still something that needs to happen.
Thank goodness for my bookkeeper. I don't have to think about that.
Yeah,
same. I have to find out how to get my stupid W-2 from Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, yeah.
Because they technically have until like the end or beginning or something of like the end of January or beginning of February.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like watching the mail, but like I need y'all to hurry up so I can do my taxes. Thanks so much.
Yeah. DNFing is self-care. I'm glad that I DNF'd. I am very happy that I DNF'd, but yeah.
I'm glad
But she knew it would hurt my feelings.
I just wanted to tell her not to watch my vlog so she didn't have to hear the rant about it.
Honestly, I'm probably going to still watch
Well, you heard the rant because then you asked me
Yeah.
behind the scenes last night. So I did tell you so you heard it.
Here's the thing. I'm still going to watch it. And here's why. Because I'm not a person. I would prefer, especially people that I like, that are my friends or that I like respect their opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know why you didn't like a book, because it's very possible, like your rant is valid. I understand why you didn't like part of the book you didn't like. So like, yeah, I was already having such a good time that I was like, this part doesn't really bother me.
Yeah.
It went on for a lot of pages, but it didn't really bother me.
Well, and I found the first part slow because it was like in past and future.
Oh,
and I was like,
part was slow.
The first part's slow, and then there's one good chapter, and then we just move furniture for 70 pages. And I was just like, no.
Yeah. And so like, because a lot of times I can understand why someone doesn't like a book.
But I'm definitely in the minority on that book. Like most people like that book. So
which book is this?
Dial A for Aunties.
Oh, yeah.
Like most people like that book. I am the one that is weird. Almost done. Yay. It was fun. Thank you, ladies, for the sprints. Got to go get ready for your sprints. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Yeah, I'll probably drop into your comments, Chrissy, once we're done here.
Yeah, she's already on her sprints because I got a notification.
Yeah, so.
Do I follow her? What's her channel's name?
Chrissy Books.
Chrissy Books.
All right, hold on.
Chrissy Books.
I don't think
I'm
she's
just so
live
glad
yet.
that so many people are like finding an outlet in BookTube. I just feel like there's so much room for everybody.
She's not coming up
in BookTube.
Chrissy, like CHRISSY.
No, I put it. I mean, I put in like, but I can't find it.
If you don't like, when you only have, I think it's like until you have like over 100 subscribers, it's
hard to find people.
It's really hard to get people to pop up in the search when you're small.
It's probably easier if you like go to the video on you, like this video on YouTube.
And hold on, I'm gonna put her link in the comments. 1 sec, because people are asking what Chrissy's link is. So just 1 second, everyone. Coming up,
everyone.
Because I love that this happened yesterday. My sprints was like everyone was subscribing to everyone else. And I was like, I love this community so much.
I mean, I just feel like there's so much room for everybody.
There is room for everybody.
Because like no one is going to do the same thing.
No.
Like, look at me. All I do is vlogs. Everything you get from me, vlog style. Like. Sorry, I had to reach my turn.
Boom. There we go. Yeah.
All right.
I know, Shell. I need to make more mods on my channel.
I've
gotten to the point where now I actually do get spam, which is like I feel like I've made it a little bit, but like I
have to redo.
Like I've made it, I get spam, but like I
have
need
to redo my mods because a lot of the people that I have set as mods don't show up to my sprints anymore.
Yeah. So I need to make. I think I made Shell a mod yesterday because we were putting in everyone's channel links. So I was like, oh, this is just easier. Then you can just post your own channel link.
That's so fun.
But I need to make more people mods. Have gas pains, so not reading much, but I'm almost at 90% of Catherine House. Oh, you're almost done.
Yay.
Almost done.
Also, I'm sorry to anyone that's like not enjoying Catherine House because I did.
I mean, you shouldn't feel sorry. I don't want to pick, dude.
I mean,
but it's gonna happen with book club books. It's not gonna be for everybody all the time.
Yeah, I knew this one was
controversial. I'm waiting. Honestly, I'm waiting. When we do a certain book, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah,
but
please do.
A certain book that if not everyone loves it, I'm gonna be surprised.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
And like,
or at least I think I do.
Like, we'll have at least one person that doesn't like it, and I'm gonna be like, "But what did you not like? I need."
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, Neva, I'm impatient and downloaded my W-2 from where I get my check stubs.
Yeah. So the problem is that there's no way to do that because they changed the system at the Dunkin' that I worked at. So you can't actually, you have to like I had to ask them for my pay stubs.
Yeah.
But I do mine through I always do mine through TurboTax.
I don't do my own taxes.
Need to get my return back, and it's only me and Ari, so like mine are pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't do my own taxes. I pay someone to do my taxes.
I would if mine were like difficult, but like
I do TurboTax.
Mine are a little bit more difficult because my son has disability, so I have to do all his disability every year at tax time. So
I would totally pay someone. Yeah,
so it's just easier to go. Here you are. Please do it for me. And then I know I didn't screw it up.
If I start making money on YouTube, I'll have someone else do my taxes.
Okay.
But I don't make money outside of my job.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because that's a different thing because that comes in as like non-tax income. Yeah, it's like a homeless. Okay, that was the timer. So let me just quickly run through the comments and then we'll get ready.
DNF dial A for aunties.
Dial A for aunties. Chrissy's channel's right here. And you're so welcome, Chrissy. Oh, we love you. I love this community. We chose to read 15. I want to read it for a while. And Kayla from Books and Kale. Books and Lala. Oh, that makes sense. Books and Lala. I was like, what's Books and Kale?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I should have looked further down in the thing. Taylor finished the book.
Yay.
I still need to know.
Taylor, it's a rating.
Oh my
God. Help me out, man.
You did not answer me.
She probably was reading and not even.
I know. So now that she's done, let me know if you liked the beginning or if you hated it from the start.
I mean, she finished it. So, like, I feel like she probably liked it up to a certain point.
I know, but maybe not.
Maybe this is different in the UK, but we have to file. Like, you have to file, even if you've already paid your taxes, like your company pays your taxes.
Oh, yeah.
But you still have to file every year your taxes to make sure that you've paid the correct amount of taxes.
Yeah,
like, you legally have to.
And then whatever
they won't let you not.
And then whatever money is like in excess, that's what you get back as like a tax return. Mm-hmm. Like I make it so that I get a tax return every year because I pay bills off with it.
Yeah. Can you claim like we can claim different things? Like you can claim like I don't know, like rent, for example, and you can claim that too. Okay.
Yeah.
So like here, the reason that I get such like a, I guess like a large tax return, like I get usually a couple thousand back at least, is because I have Ariana.
Right. Exactly. So
your kid, the first kid is like 3,500 or something off the top.
Mm-hmm.
So like we legally have to, like you would go to jail if you didn't do your income taxes every year. Rainey, here's the answer.
Okay.
She thought it was boring.
Well, I don't know about you, sis, but I did not.
I was like, can't relate.
I can't relate.
It must be different in the UK than here.
That sounds like a good way to do it.
It sounds like a much better way to do it, but
I mean, but also, so like here, okay, so like in Iowa, you also get a state tax and a federal tax.
Same.
Yeah.
In Florida, though, because it varies by state, because I don't think we get state tax.
We have provincial tax in every province and then a federal tax, but it's different. But provincial tax is different in every province.
Well, and then in Florida, all you get is the federal tax return. You don't get a state tax.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a little weird. I think it'd be better if they did it all, but they don't. Are we ready to read?
Yep.
Last sprint, by the way. Let's
put up the banner.
I will.
I closed it over.
Hello.
Hello.
I did not get much reading done in that sprint at all.
It's lunchtime for you. Now it's lunchtime for me. So
yeah. I didn't get very much done in that sprint, but that's okay. How did everybody do?
I did really good. I got 35 pages read. So
Wow.
yeah. So I'm at year 2. I just passed the part where something happens to someone. Don't want to say it.
Yeah.
But if you get, yeah.
Oh, I'm right about to be at chapter or year 2. I'm not there yet.
Okay. Well, you might just be at that part then, where something happens.
I only just started the chapter called Baby.
Okay.
Well, then you haven't gotten there yet, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but no.
You know what you're talking about, though.
Okay. I don't want to say anything.
I'm gonna read that tonight. I need to finish this book. I'm 50% done now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
So I only read for half of it because then I also realized my paycheck came early, and so I have to do the budget as soon as the paycheck comes in, or I just obsess about the budget the whole time. So because I'm the one that pays all our bills.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this is still good.
You're gonna be the one person who likes it, Rainey.
Maybe not.
That's
Maybe
good.
it's gonna be awful. Who knows?
I'm okay. I'm always okay being that one person. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like the writing. It's working for me. So I hope to finish this today. And then I need to start Local Woman Missing soon after because I want to put that married.
That one's so good. Yeah, that one's so good.
Good morning, Kiana. Starting A Man Called Uwe.
Yes. We need to watch that movie.
Yes, we do. Finished Catherine House, rated it 2 stars. Fair.
Quiet, buddy.
Fair. Finished Vampire Academy book 1 and started Frostbite, the second book. Nice.
Sorry, I had to get to a part.
I figured you were figuring it where you were.
Well, and like I'm in the middle of a chapter, so I had to get to somewhere that had like a break.
Yeah.
So I made it to page 162.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm only on page 125, but I didn't read.
I feel like I've read so much, but also read so little.
So chunky.
Nice.
22 pages and had lunch. Just finished The Maid.
That's how I felt.
Okay.
I loved it until the end.
Oh, I really liked it.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin anything, but the end didn't make sense in a way.
I haven't
But
read
I still
it yet.
give it 4. I still give it 4. So
I think I gave it 4.5. I really liked it.
I haven't read it yet.
I haven't read it either.
Barely read 10 pages. I need a nap.
Same.
I wish I could take a nap because I'm so tired.
Yeah.
But after this, I have to edit that video for 6 o'clock.
right.
that's
After this, I have to film the video for 6
Right.
and make a thumbnail because I didn't do that yet either. And today I have to assess
this. I'm just impressed.
what?
My thumbnail for this video, I'm impressed with this.
Mine's not going to be good because I haven't even made it yet. So it's going to be kind of a thrown together situation, but it's fine. You only see the thumbnail for all of 5 seconds.
I meant to watch it the other night, but
it's fine. I know I need to watch this. I'm so excited. Nearly done with An Absent Dream, and I'm getting ready to venture out into the cold to pick up library books.
It's cold here too.
Good luck. It's no fun going out in the cold. It's raining here today. We've had like rain for 2 days. Like,
we've had snow.
No stopping. You've had snow. I've had rain.
Well, now it's stopped, so we have the 25 centimeters, and that's it so far. So.
Oh, that's so much.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Hi, Lincoln.
Hi.
He is sick, unfortunately. So we missed a birthday party we're supposed to be at right now.
Oh.
You can't, Bubby. You're sick.
Right on.
Remember,
I hope she writes another book too, because I did like the style. It was just I don't read horror, and that's.
I mean, I think they're right. I mean, honestly, I don't have a problem with like for a debut horror novel. I just don't feel. Here's the thing. I feel like unless you are a person who reads a lot of horror, you're not gonna like this book. Like it's not going to be
100%.
It's not going to be a book that you enjoy. Like it doesn't.
100%.
I've read a lot of debut horror, and this is.
I think it's probably a pretty good one for the genre.
Yeah, it's just if you don't read horror, it doesn't make sense to you because it's it's such an ambiguous book that if you don't read horror, then I just don't feel, I don't know how you would enjoy it if you don't read horror.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep an open mind with it because like I don't usually, I've never read horror, so I'm keeping an open mind like about like that I won't get answers to the questions.
Catherine House reminds me of Ring Shout because I don't feel like you would enjoy Ring Shout unless you enjoy horror either.
Okay.
Right.
I loved Ring Shout.
But you like horror.
I do.
Because Sam wanted to read Ring Shout because I was trying to explain to him like what it's about. And then I was like, I don't know that you're gonna like this book though. Like now that you know what it's about, you might, because he can go into it and already knowing the premise of the book.
Yeah.
Right.
I went in with no premise of the book and I understood what was happening, but I read horror. Like if you read it, Brittany, I'm not sure that without knowing the premise of the book, you would understand what was going on.
Right. Yeah. Hi, Courtney, and bye, Courtney. I love when people are like, hi, bye in the comments. And then lots of highs for Lincoln.
Oh, say hi. Oh, you can make Oh, thank you.
I'm also working on a book blanket. I think I underestimated how long it was going to end up being when I started it 2 weeks ago.
So I finally got my stupid stitch counters.
Yes.
So I started over because I think that was my mistake, was not having the stitch counters. So I've been marking every 10 stitches because the blanket is going to be 150 across, like 150 chains. That's what it's called. Chains. Yeah. And so it'll go across my lap, but I'm also like scared because like I counted 150 chains, but like Bree from Four Paws in a Book and I think Mel from Melanie Reads, they both said that they use like 200 chains. And I don't want it as big as my bed. Like I just want a lap blanket.
Yeah, I think they're making like that size blanket though, like for like a bed.
Yeah, because I saw somebody do a temperature blanket because it's really just a play off a temperature blanket.
Yeah,
and she said she didn't count the stitches. Like she just did it until she thought that it was long enough to go over her queen size bed, and she made it like a little bit too big.
Yeah,
but she used like 269 chains. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, fair enough. So that is the end of sprints for us for today. Thank you so much for coming, everybody, for our Besties Book Club sprints. Does anyone have anything they want to promote before we go? Other than that, we all have videos going out at 6 p.m. Eastern with an exciting announcement.
But everyone else.
Yes, a very exciting announcement. So keep an eye out for that tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern.
It's us and also Crystal from Book Club.
Yeah.
So watch her channel too because she's not here. And then I have 24-hour sprints this weekend. They start at noon Eastern on next Friday. Is that the 20th?
Yeah.
And they will end at noon on the 21st. So you're welcome. I think the only person that's here currently that's not going to be there is Brittany. She's busy. But otherwise, we'll probably see her in the comments somewhere.
I will try to jump in the comments for sure.
But Kelsey and Rainy will be on at some point.
Awesome. And I have sprints, Tuesday night sprints with friends at 5:30 Eastern, as we do every Tuesday. And that's it. So thank you so much for coming, and we'll see y'all soon. Bye.